She is a storyteller, a performer, playwright, and she happens to be from right here in the city of Cleveland. We're joined now by author Echo Brown to talk about her critically acclaimed book, Black Girl Unlimited, the remarkable story of a teenage wizard. Echo, first of all, thank you for taking time out. Appreciate you being with us this morning.
Thank you, Wayne. I grew up watching you, so this is actually kind of an honor for me.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's, you know, when I look at the title, I mean, it kind of stands out. Black Girl Unlimited. Now, when I hear that title, it says to me that black girls can do anything. I mean, to talk about the title. What's in the title?
Yeah, you know, the title is really reflective of the lessons in the book. So I really wanted to create a narrative that sort of showed the potential that it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you come from unlucky circumstances, which is where I grew up. You still have this kind of unlimited potential that if you know how to tap into and you know how to access it, then there's really no limit to how far you can go or what you can do with your life. So that's kind of what the title taps into.
Overcoming difficulties. Now, I'm looking at the kind of overview of your book. It talks about, you know, dealing with poverty, sexual violence, racism, depression. Is it biographical in a sense?
Yeah, so it's actually a memoir that's infused with magical realism. So most of those experiences that happened in the book happened in my actual life.
Wow.
In fact, there was so much heaviness in the book, I had to work with my editor to add some lighter moments.
Wow.
Yeah, and I know that there are a lot of people, a lot of young people trapped in similar circumstances. So I really wanted to kind of give the lessons that I learned in overcoming those circumstances in the book. So we tried to do that, my editor and I.
Now, you grew up on the city's east side, in the 79th in Quincy, right?
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
So you know a lot about the city and all of that. Now, this is interesting. It says transcendent coming of age story. What do you mean by that?
Well, it's just how I grew up. So it's how do you grow up in circumstances like that and then break those barriers and then go on to do some of, you know, all the things that I've been able to do.
Okay.
So it's really my coming of age story from the time I was young until I got to Dartmouth.
Now, you also say teenage wizard. Now,
yeah.
you got a lot going on.
I know, there's a lot. There are a lot of pieces.
Right.
The teenage wizard comes into play because there's some magic in the book.
Wow.
So it's a memoir, but there's magic.
Yeah.
So that is what that is alluding to.
Okay, let me ask you this. How did a girl on the east side, from the east side of Cleveland, end up in Paris doing what you do? Talk about your journey from the city of Cleveland to where you are now.
You know, what I like to say is it's a lot of hard work and a lot of luck. So for most of my life, I worked really hard in school. I knew I wanted to go to a good school. I went to Dartmouth. And I think also what it comes down to is I took a lot of risks. So when I moved to California from New York after I graduated, I moved there with like $100 to my name. I decided I wanted to be an artist. I became an artist. I decided I wanted to write this book in Paris. As soon as I got that book deal, I moved to Paris.
Wow. Good stuff.
So I just go and I take the risk and I do what I feel like I need to do in my heart. And that's kind of defined my journey.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's very inspirational. Now, you're dealing with a health issue right now. Talk about that and what's being done about it.
So last March, one day before France went into lockdown for COVID, my kidneys failed. So I actually almost died. It was super traumatic. I was in the hospital for almost 3 weeks. It's a result of lupus, which is an autoimmune disease that I have. And now I'm on dialysis 3 days a week, 3 hours a day. And I need a kidney donor. So this is part of why I'm raising awareness through the Humanities Festival about how something like that might shape your identity, how it impacts your self-image. It has really changed my life totally.
We're praying that you get that kidney. I know you're going to get it, and that's just going to be another chapter of your book, no doubt about that. Now, you got an event coming up at the library. Talk about that real quickly before we go.
Yep, so August 8th, there's an author event, and it's co-sponsored with the Cleveland Humanities Festival. So I'll be talking in particular about identity, self-image, needing a donor.
Wow.
If you want more information, you can go to my website, echobrown.com.
Excellent. And it's April 8th, right? Not August, right? It's coming up.
April, yep,
right
April
around the
8th.
corner.
Yeah.
All right. Echo, you are incredible. Thank you so much. You are an inspiration to young ladies and guys everywhere. Keep on doing what you're doing, and we're praying for you that you get that kidney that you need.
Okay, thanks so much, Wayne.
You are absolutely welcome. Thank you.